Today, Secretary of State Adrian Fontes was in court defending against the release of the names of voters that were impacted by that big statewide DMV glitch. Remember, they about 20 years old. It came down to how they registered and when they got their licenses and no proof of citizenship back then.
Yes.
So right now, we believe it's more than 200,000 voters. But Fontes said in court the true number isn't exactly known.
That's right. 12 News journalist Colleen Sikora listened into the court hearing that just wrapped up late this afternoon.
In court, defending approximately 218,000 longtime voters who might never have verified their citizenship as required by Arizona law because of a 20-year-old glitch in the voter registration database. Secretary of State Adrian Fontes saying his reasons, safety in the exact number of voters, isn't known.
The post-election activities that have to happen, including the auditing and so forth, it would be virtually impossible for us to be able to do what the plaintiffs are asking us to do. A, because we don't have control. B, we don't have a list. C, we don't have the resources. And D, I'm scared to death for my voters.
In what way are you scared to death for your voters?
Well, because they can't all walk around with a bodyguard and have 24/7 security officers outside of their house to protect them from harassment.
Fontes mentioning how he, his family, and his staff have come under threat, including being doxxed and swatted.
One of these sorts of instances was done against myself and my family, I want to say within the last couple of months. Thankfully, though, because we had been preparing for this, we had a line of communication directly with the Phoenix Police Department.
The Arizona Supreme Court previously said the voters affected by the glitch will be allowed to vote a full ballot with state, federal, and local elections and ballot measures, as everyone who registered to vote did attest or swear that they are citizens. A Trump-aligned legal firm filed a lawsuit on behalf of EasyAZ.org, which describes itself as a largely conservative grassroots organization, to release the names of those voters, their attorneys, in court today.
Now, what do you plan to do with any information that could be released, that if it is released through this public records request?
I plan to give it to the recorders and the legislature if the court will allow.
Do you plan to share it with outside third parties?
No.
Do you plan to contact or canvass these people?
No.
Plan to harass them or intimidate them?
No.
Arguing against the Secretary of State's position.
Their argument's based on the premise that EasyAZ.org is going to take this list and do something unlawful with it. And there's no evidence for that.
Now left for Maricopa County Judge Scott Blaney to decide if the names must be released, as Election Day is nearly a week away. Colleen Sikora, 12 News.